Well, we spoke about cancel culture a little bit earlier, particularly what people post on social media. Well, two Pennsylvania school employees are now out of work due to social media posts making their political beliefs public. Joining us now is former special education supervisor Ashley Bennett, who says that she was forced to resign, and former principal Amy Sachs, who says she was fired, and her attorney, Francis Malafie. Well, thank you so much for being with us. It's shocking, especially because the need for good educators nationwide, all 50 states. Ashley, I want to start with you. On June 24th, you posted this on Facebook right here. And it says, I see signs all over saying Black Lives Matter. I'm just trying to figure out which Black Lives Matter. It can't be the unborn black babies. They are destroyed without a second thought. It's not black cops. They don't seem to matter at all. It's not my black conservative friends. They are told to shut the bleep up if they know what's best for them by their black counterparts. It's not the black business owners. Their property, their business, and their employees don't seem to mean anything. So which Black Lives Matter again? So please take us through exactly what happened. You were passionate about an issue that was everywhere at that time, and you posted something on social media. Pick it up from there.
Sure. Thank you. I shared that post originally in support of black police officers, black firefighters, black business owners, because if Black Lives Matter, all Black lives should matter. And that was my intention on sharing that post. Put it on my personal Facebook page and did it on my own personal device. The next afternoon, I got a call from our HR director, Mia Kim. She's the HR director for North Penn, saying that this was a late Thursday afternoon, saying that I was going to be suspended with pay until the following Monday pending an investigation because the post did not align with the values of North Penn. I was never told what policy I violated. I was never told what charges were against me, just that I would be suspended with pay until the following Monday pending an investigation and to keep it confidential. I was not to tell anybody about the conversation. I was not to tell anybody that I was being suspended, and I did not. I woke up the next morning to a press release on North Penn's website stating that the post did not align with their values, and also to a press release to a local newspaper online.
Oh, that's nice.
Saying the same thing.
That's nice.
That
I
was a racist. Correct.
That's great.
I was a racist. I had no business working with children. After 27 years and 9 years with North Penn as a stellar employee. And basically, my world was turned upside down.
I'm so sorry to hear this. Ashley, let me just ask you a quick question.
My life was ruined, yes.
Yeah, no,
yes.
I do want you to continue, but North Penn's a public school, correct?
Sure. Correct.
And I want to bring in your attorney just quickly, quick answer, because I'm going to get back to you as well, but is it against the law to be conservative in this country now? Did I miss something?
Well, I don't know what has happened in the last few years, and especially in the last year, but basically, if you express a view that's conservative in a public school, you will seek retribution, prosecution, and persecution from the very school that you're employed with, whether or not you're a teacher, an administrator, a principal, or a student. And that's the real fear here. It's come to the point where you have to be afraid to express your views, even privately, not in a public school setting, privately with your friends, with your family, for fear that you will lose your job, that you will not be able to pay the bills to keep the roof over your head and put food in your children's mouth. Yeah. This is the shocking truth of it all, that the cancel culture has sort of taken over the public school system and is indoctrinating not just teachers that traditionally are left-leaning, but also the kids who are supposed to have a rounded education. And if you're just spoon-feeding the children one side of a political agenda to the exclusion of another, you're really creating a tremendous wrongful condition where the children aren't learning a robust and a complete education.
Well, yeah, exactly. Amy, you're suing right now for your job, first of all, which is fascinating. A lot of people just sue for money when they do this, but you want your job back. You're also suing for $500,000. You claim that you were terminated for your political post on social media, so please take us through your story as well.
Sure. I was, in my office, and typical end of the year evaluation. I was invited over to our district office, to Dr. Barbara Russell's office to review our school's data and the progress that we have made. We're a high-performing elementary school, one of the top 10 in the state, consistently for the time my tenure at Evergreen Elementary School. And, I was very proudly walking in with my binders to share everything that we've done and discuss the upcoming year's goals that we were setting for the building. And I was blindsided. I was asked to put that aside and sit down and have a very serious conversation. And these memes that were cherry-picked from my personal Facebook page, done on my time, that have never impacted my ability to lead. In fact, I have a immaculate performance record, and I'm a community member. My son attends this school district. I grew up in this school district. I'm a third generation member. I've lived there all my life, and it was always my goal to come back and serve my community. And to have my community turn on me like this and not support me, I broke down. My entire life fell apart in those few moments, and it was the worst thing that happened in my life.
Amy,
I've had losses and things like that, but it really, due to my community roots, has really struck my heart hard.
I am so sorry to hear both of these stories, Ashley and Amy. We have so little time, but we wanted to bring you on. We want you to come back and see us and keep us posted on your stories. Your posts, Amy, those are not offensive. Like, people